Listen up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all. It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the Two Gun Fix-It presents Legendary Gaming. What's up indeed, everyone? Hello, nice to see you, and welcome back for another episode of Tabletop Takeout Tuesday. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G, and you know that every Tuesday I come here with one of these episodes to give you some bullet points on why I enjoy a particular game, and I hope that those are reasons that you're going to enjoy that game as well. So without doing a full-blown review on it, just some quick points, get you in and out, so to speak, I want to tell you about a game that has a feeling about it. A game that has a feeling that puts you in another time. A time when arcades lined the boardwalks around the world. A time when the quarter meant you were next, if it was up on that machine. Something that we don't see a lot of, and that's pinball machines anymore. But what about a board game? Specifically, a card game. That's right, we have one, and I've been having fun with this. So is Tommy V. Anyway, why don't you join me down the table, and I'll tell you why I think you might enjoy Pinball Showdown. All right, all you pinball wizards out there, I bet you didn't even know that there was a pinball-inspired game for the table. Well, I don't think there's very many of them. This is the only one I know of personally. If you know of any other pinball machine-inspired tabletop games, put it downstairs in the comments and let me know, and everyone else too. And I gotta tell you, this works. This game works. Trying to capture that feel, the excitement, the speed of an active pinball machine. And this does it with cards. And the reason I honestly believe that it captures it so well, even with just a couple of decks of cards, is because it is obviously made by someone that knows pinball machines. Someone that understands not only how pinball machines generally themselves work, but also has a very deep understanding of pinball strategy. What you need to do in order to win or get the highest score possible on a given pinball machine. Because there are tricks. You have to pay attention to what's being hit and what it's giving you. And this was obviously done by a pinball wizard. One of the ways that this experience was done, how it was captured so well, is in the combination of cards that you have to use. With the normal cards denoting speed and control in order to use of a card. This creates a very real feel of how a pinball machine works. Because the faster the balls go, generally speaking, the less control either you actually have, or you might just panic and feel like you have less control. But it's still there either way. And the cards and the speed and control chits, tokens, they are what capture this so well and bring that feeling, almost adrenalinic, to the surface. And then you throw in the other deck of cards with the combos that you can pull off. And you can really, just like a real pinball machine, you really start racking up the points by the thousands at that point. Again, immersing you even deeper in the feel of playing an old school arcade style pinball machine. Perfectly. Now, the rules of this game are not very complicated. They're not deep at all. At its core, this game is really just a card sort of set matching collection style game. You get bonuses with certain sets of cards that you pull off, and you pull off cards and they're going to affect your speed and control, and your speed and control is going to affect the cards that you can play or you're going to want to play, depending on how much you want to save moving forward. It's very strategic, where the rules are rather light and easy to understand. The strategy, I think, is even deeper than the control it needs to score high on most pinball machines. And again, this is something else that ties back into making you feel the experience of a pinball machine through some cards and chits. Now, I know Shoot Again Games has given us a lot of great games over the past few years that I've been aware of them and playing their games, but this is such an odd title. I would never have conceived of the idea of someone attempting this, much less pulling it off. So please go check out Pinball Showdown. I think you're going to totally see what I mean about how the use of the cards and the speed and control is going to make you really feel like, the pinball experience. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixel Presents Legendary Gaming, and my friends, I am out of here.